Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be ripping and sharing with you some minor league cards, some classic best minor league gold from 1993. And I thought this would be kind of fun little search. Look for autograph cards of Barry Bonds and Gary Sheffield. Details are on the card pack. So this is the minor league product. And there are, there's a handful of decent players that we can look for in here. Namely, the main ones that we will be searching for. Chipper Jones has a minor league card in here, as does Derek Jeter. There are a handful of others that are not, not minor leaguers, or not Hall of Famers, but they are, fairly notable names. Andy Pettitte is in here. 3, 6, 9, 12. We got 36 packs in here. But I thought it would be kind of a fun little rip. Check these cards out, something that we don't get to see very often. And, there is a chance at getting a Gary Sheffield or a Barry Bonds autograph. Barry Bonds does not sign cards anymore. Can't get his stuff signed anymore. And check that out. Right off the bat, first pack, Barry Bonds. And he is card number 1 in the series also, in the set also. So I'm hoping these they are glossy. Hopefully they don't stick together too horribly bad. But there we go. Let's see, we can figure out here. There's the logo, Classic Best Gold 93. And name's kind of hard to read, but in the foil there, Lou Hill. And Mark Hill. Might be kind of hard to get through these. Hopefully not so much. This one's red for some reason. Cedar Rapids. Steve Gibraltar. So we're going to look for a Derek Jeter. Jorge Fabregas. He was a Hall of Famer. Not a Hall of Famer. He was a major league player. Jorge Fabregas. We'll see if we can find... Surely we can get a Jeter in here. We can get a Jeter base card, a Chipper Jones base card, and there is the Bonds. So there's the Barry Bonds, card number 1 in the set. Pretty cool. Pretty cool card. We'll get him up here. But, it'd be kind of cool pulling a Barry Bonds autograph, or I'd even be happy with somehow manage to get a Gary Sheffield autograph. I don't know what the odds are. I don't think if we check out a pack here if it has odds. Probably not. 1993. No, there's no odds. It just says randomly inserted. So, we'll just go through these, call out a few of the notable names, and we won't spend a whole lot of time looking at every single card, because it'll get I don't want it to get too monotonous. There's Troy Buckley. Especially since the names are a little harder to make out. There's Gary Sheffield. Not an autograph, but I think he's the last card in the set. Is it close, 216. So, Gary Sheffield, Barry Bonds, just no ink on there. Maybe we can get one with some ink on it. Want to see that Jeter and that Chipper Jones come out of here too. There we go. There's Andy Pettitte. So that's one of the other, decent names that you can pull out of here. Andy Pettitte minor league card there. Greensboro Hornets. Looks pretty much the same, doesn't he? So we'll get that put up there. All right. Scott Stahoviak. Mark Johnson. Dan Serafini. So some of these names I remember, I recognize. There's Rondell White. I think Tim Morrell. Probably a lot of you watching this right now probably recognize the name Rondell White. Try to eliminate any sticking. Right, who we got coming up here? Brent Gates. If I hold it just right, and there we go. There's the man right there. There's Mr. Derek Jeter. So we got Andy Pettitte, we got Bonds, we got Sheffield, and there's Derek Jeter. So there's the Derek Jeter 93 Classic Best Gold. Greensboro Hornets. Super young captain right there. Nice looking card. Gonna put him up there. We've got to. Best card we're looking for. And Ken Ramos. So the main thing now, I mean, we're going to get a chipper. I'm sure we're going to get multiple of each of these. It's only a 220 card set, and there's, what, 36 packs of 10, so 360 cards. So we're going to get some duplicates. If I can get it just right in the light here, I can read the names easier. Trying to make sure they don't stick. They're sticking a little bit, but it's not like it's peeling any of the paper off or anything. Doug Glanville. Probably recognize that name. And Jeff Williams. All right. Oh, there's one stuck to the back. I thought it felt kind of thick. You'll recognize this guy's name too. How about Brian Taylor? Brian Taylor. Brian Taylor wasn't quite what everybody thought he was going to be. He was not who we thought he was going to be. How's that? All right, we got Elliot Quinones on this, leading off this pack. I think the autographs, I think they were numbered to, I want to say they were numbered to like 2250, I believe. Not 100% certain on that, but I'm pretty certain that's what they were numbered to. Here's Butch Husky and Ray McDavid. Butch Husky and Ray McDavid. We got Andy Pettitte up there, Barry Bonds, Gary Sheffield, the captain, Derek Jeter. I think Cliff Floyd has a card in here also. I think. But then we got the throwbacks there of Bonds and Sheffield, and we already hit those. Phil Hyatt, that's another blast from the past name. That was a big-time prospect. Gary Moda? Don't remember that one. Do not remember Gary Moda at all. Bubba Smith. I kind of remember the name Bubba Smith. Oh, how did I miss Manny? Manny Ramirez is in here. Check that out. Manny Ramirez is in here also. Completely missed him on the checklist. We got to get Manny up there, don't we? We'll put Manny over here by Andy Pettitte. Still missing that chipper. And with the way they're sticking together, who knows? I may have missed one. If there's an autograph hiding out in here, I don't want to miss that. For sure. I'm going to get the chipper, Derek Lowe. Derek Lowe had a pretty good career. Jeff Tabata. John Burke. There's another, oh, I thought it was a Taylor, Brian Taylor again. It's not. All right. These glossy cards from the 90s are kind of difficult to deal with and get peeled apart sometimes. Luckily, this is not as bad as 93 Upper Deck. It's a shame with a lot of Jeters, you know, with a couple of Jeters rookie cards there, how they just You got to get a good box, or the card's gonna get ruined. Here's Bobby Abreu. Another good name. Sorry, Bobby Abreu. Just dinged all your corners on you. Marty Cordova. So seeing lots of names I recognize. I always go back through my stuff on a video. There we go. There's another name I failed to mention, but Johnny Damon. Put Johnny Damon back here. Check him out. It's a pretty cool one. Johnny Damon's a pretty darn good ball player. Bill Wirtz. Some of these names are easier to read than others. It depends on the color in the background. Jeffrey Hammonds. Dan Smith. There's another Sheffield. So we got our second Gary Sheffield. No ink on that one either. I mean, the odds, I don't know what the odds are of pulling an autograph out of here, but I know it's not good. I don't know if it's as difficult as trying to get an elite card out of Donruss, but I imagine it's not the most, it's probably not the easiest thing to do. BJ Wallace, Tommy Adams, not much going on in this pack, is there? Bill Hall, or Billy Hall back then. I guess he grew up and decided he wanted to be called Bill instead of Billy. Sounds like a more grown-up name. I guess Billy Wagner did not feel the same way, did he? All right, let's see here. Who we got here? Starting off with Stanton Cameron. I don't know anything about him. I don't think I've ever heard that name in my entire life. Paul Shuey. He had himself a major league career. Didn't say he had a good one, but he did have a major league career. And there we go. There's Chipper. Hopefully I haven't missed one, but we got Chipper. So we've gotten the main ones. We'll move Andy Pettitte back there, unless I missed some. But there's the Chipper Jones, 93. So he's got a 93 minor league card. He's got a 91 Topps rookie. But there's Larry right there. Larry Chipper Jones for the Atlanta Braves. So we've gotten our Hall of Famers. And honestly, a couple that arguably should be in the Hall of Fame. I think Gary Sheffield should be in the Hall of Fame myself. Won't get into the argument about Barry Bonds being in the Hall of Fame or not, but, you know, maybe he does. Maybe he belongs in the Hall of Fame. He's got the stats too, obviously. I mean, when you're the all-time home run leader, you've definitely got the stats to be in the Hall of Fame, don't you? But it's how he got there. David McCarty, another name there from the past. I remember pulling David McCarty cards in, I think it was it 92 Upper Deck? Prospect cards, and he was going to be a big deal. It was going to be a big deal, and he wasn't. Lyle Mouton was not a big deal. What up? Minor league gold. We got a checklist, I guess, here, huh? Yep. So, all right. Benji Gill. And this pack wasn't sticking together too horribly bad. Maybe the further we go down the pack here, the box, maybe it'll get better. Man, that would be so sick to pull an autograph out of here. Got a little bit of sticking going on here. Sean Lowe. Alan Battle. I recognize that name. And can't read that one. Tucker Harrington or Harmagan something, Harmagan, I don't know. Tucker something. Guess it doesn't really matter. Sorry if Tucker's mom is watching this video. Nothing against your son. There's Dimitri Young coming up, I see. Dimitri Young. He was a decent player. Decent player was Dimitri Young. Charlie Hatcher. And Frank Rodriguez. This last one is thickened. There we go. Boy, it was worth it, wasn't it? Shane Andrews. Shane Andrews. Johnny Damon got turned sideways back there. I think we're probably, I don't know, I haven't kept track here, but we're probably over halfway. There's Cliff Floyd. Not a bad one. If there is an autograph, or there would be, I don't know where it would be. If it would be in the middle of the pack or right on top. Really don't know. Like I said, I don't think I have any of these cards in my collection. I know for a fact I don't have the Jeter. Well, I do now, but don't have any of these. So I think I found these on, I think it was a pretty decent deal on these on Mercari. That's where I sell a lot of my stuff and buy a lot of my stuff on Mercari. If I get it for a good price, of course. Sometimes you get lucky and get on there and you see somebody selling a box for a decent price. Never know, would throw an offer out there and just hope they bite. Sometimes they don't. No harm, no foul. Nothing else in that pack. Pack was kind of a dud. A lot of these packs are going to be duds. That's what's, it's kind of, I won't say it's the nice thing, but that's the thing about these old packs. You don't, you're not going to get inserts in every single pack. And it's just kind of nothing too shiny or glossy, no big time inserts, no short prints, anything like that. You're just looking for, it's just like that's what the draw is with 91 Donruss, with stuff like this, there's all these classics, like classic minor league cards. There's another Bonds. I think that one looks like a little nicer shape than the first one. But that's the chase, is hitting one of these random autographs, or just hoping you get lucky. Most of the time you're not going to, but that's the fun in it. I mean, imagine when you do hit one. Another Andy Pettitte, put him back there. Imagine if you do hit one. I mean, hitting an elite card out of a box of 91 Donruss or 92 Donruss, hitting I think was it 91 Classic, the Classic Minor League, you can get like Pudge Rodriguez has a minor league card in there, Chipper Jones has a one in there, but there's a chance of pulling Mike Schmidt autographs. So it's just, I don't know, it's just fun. The chase is fun. And just hoping we can hit one of these on video. It'd be fun to do that. It'd be kind of cool to do that. We got here Ray McDavid again. I mean, again, I know I've said this in other videos. There's Rondell White again. I've said this in lots of videos, but you can't, to me, when it comes to stuff like this, you got to keep your expectations low. If you spend, 30 or 40 bucks on a box of these and think, yeah, I'm going to get myself a Barry Bonds autograph. It's only going to cost me like 30 bucks to do it, 30, 40 bucks to do it. I'm like, nah, it's probably not going to happen. So I try to keep my expectations low with any product, even if you spend $150, you know, on a box. There's another Jeter. Even spending the $150 on a box, just knowing that, you know, I try to get it in my head that I'm probably not going to hit much. Topps Flagship's a great example. You spend 85, 95, 100 bucks on a box, and I always just say, you know what, I'm probably just going to hit a white napkin piece relic out of here, and that's it. And if you don't, if you do end up hitting something better, then sweet. The odds were in your favor that time. But I will go back through these, making sure, Brian Taylor again, making sure nothing's stuck together. I'll do a little add-on if by chance, as I'm going back through these, if I do find that there was a autograph that I missed, I'll let you know. But Mike Kelly, Butch Husky again, Jeffrey Hammonds again. So lots of repeats as I try to get through these as quickly as possible. Like I said, I don't know where the autograph, if it would be right on top, like right past this little whatever. I didn't even look at that to see what that was all about, but this pack, there's another Manny. You can put that over there. Bubba Smith. So we got 2 Jeters, we got 2 Sheffields, we got 2 Bonds, we got 2 Mannys, we got 2 Pettits. See if we can double up here and get ourselves another Larry Chipper Jones. Derek Lowe. Bill Wirtz. Stickage is getting just a little bit better. Gabe White. I don't know who that is. I don't know if I've heard of Gabe White before. But I like these. I like opening these. These are fun. These are, you know, a lot of the stuff I open, like the classic, like the 4 Sports, getting Shaquille O'Neal, you know, minor league or college cards, you know, stuff like that. It's just fun. It's fairly reasonable in price. And there are chases. The chase is fun. Another Bobby Abreu. There's another Gary Sheffield. No ink on that one either. I do think it's this card too. I think it's that version of the card has the autograph, and I believe they're hand numbered also, which is kind of a nice little touch. Somebody went along in there and hand numbered all of those. There's a nice another Johnny Damon. Put him back here. Like that one pack before was not sticky at all. I kind of thumbed through all of them, and then all of a sudden, these here are wanting to give me a little bit of trouble. David McCarty and who is that? Tavo Alvarez. I'm not sure what that is, but I just noticed. Oh, it just says Expos on the back. I was like, that's not his name. All right. In my head when I started this, I was like, let's keep it under 30 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left after this. It's going to be close, but we may go just a little bit over. But hey, if we find it, if we've got an autograph in one of these last several packs, it is 100% worth it. And I like Gary Sheffield too. I don't care if it's a Gary Sheffield autograph. Don't care one bit. Mark Williams and Scott Posey. So we've gotten everything out of here that every card that we'd want to find other than an autograph. It's been in here. So I'm at the point now, it's like, I wonder if I can get another chipper. Then I'll have a duplicate of each one. Not out of that pack. Come on. Give us something here. Beat the odds. Let's manifest it. Come on, get some good vibes in here. And we can make one appear. Maybe we can make one appear. Paul Shuey again. Vernon Spearman. There's Eduardo Perez. There's Chipper again. And Steve Whitaker. So there's another Chipper. Put him over there. And we're getting down to the end here. Trying to feel some good vibes coming through here. Can we pull a Barry Bonds or Gary Sheffield autograph out of the last 5 little packs here? Jeff Jackson. Bet these will be a little easier to go through the next time. Benji Gill. Greg Elliott. Bonds or Sheffield. That pack tried to slide out of my hands. I bet this is a hot one. I bet it's in here. That pack just could not wait for me to go through it. Marty Neff. Got something stuck back here. That's not what we're looking for. Sean Estes. He had a major league career. Curtis Shaw. I don't know if he did. Edgardo Alfonso did. Edgardo Alfonso's pretty good defensive. Was he a second baseman or a shortstop for the Mets? He had a pretty good career. Edgardo Alfonso. All right, getting down to it here. Kiki Hernandez, Troy O'Leary, Shannon Stewart. Some of these are looking not familiar to me. I don't remember seeing some of these. Some of them I've gone through fairly quickly, though. We got 2 left. Still could come in under a half hour here. There is a chance. I'm saying there's a chance. Dave Malicki. So the last ones are going to be extra sticky and they're going to mess with me and say, aha, 30 minutes. I don't think so. Chad Fonville or Fowerville or something like that. Another checklist. Mark Johnson. Another checklist. Got 2 checklists in that pack. There's Carlos Delgado. That's a good one. Don't remember seeing Delgado before. All right, so I saw several in that pack that I hadn't seen before. At least that I took the time to notice. Let's see. Maybe the autograph is in our final pack. If it is, it was worth the wait. Calvin Reese. That's a Pokey. Pokey Reese. Sherrard Clink Scales. Okay. Off the back here, we got Dwight something. Not who we're looking for. Danny Clyburn. Just slid out of my hand. TJ Matthews. Is that Kilvio Veras? And, come on, John Shave or John Chave. I'm not sure. I'm going to go with Shave. And Mark Hutton is the last card. So, as expected, no Bonds or Sheffield autograph. But, we did hit multiples of the big cards we're looking for. We got a couple Jeters, couple Bonds, couple Sheffields, couple Larrys, couple Johnnies, couple Andy Pettits, couple of Man Rams. Pretty fun box, pretty cool box. Nothing too crazy. No autograph. But fun nonetheless. Go ahead and hit me up with a subscribe if you have not yet. If you want to see more videos such as this, then stay tuned because they're going to be coming. Catch you on the next one. See ya.